It's Saturday here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the Tonic Tavern. February 18th.
This is a night of collaboration. It's like the culmination of the collaborative spirit of Milwaukee.
Local playlist. It seems kind of like there's a lot of Milwaukee things going on at the same time in one night.
There's
right?
the smorgasbord of talent.
The Spirit of Tonight's event is basically focused on the launch of local playlists. I mean, they've been around for a while, but this is sort of the event that really is sort of a way to say, hey, we're here and this is what we're doing, and celebrating local music and you know, what they're bringing to the table, which is, you know, band and album reviews and all kinds of stuff.
Local playlist is, so these three girls started up this company. They're awesome. They review shows. They tell you about shows upcoming. They have videos on their website. They're all over the place. They know more about the scene than people that are in the scene doing it. They're really good. They're just great. They're at every show that you could possibly imagine that's in Milwaukee. Sorry, I have one eye.
So we have a lot of wonderful music here tonight. To start off tonight, we have DJ Stephen Thomas. Then we also have our good friends Kira O'Brien and Dan Barris.
Kevin Topol, Nick Amadeus.
Peter Thomas, Staha Venka. We have Icarus Down playing as well. It's our other full band that's going to be performing along with Shu Jung-Hoon.
Yeah, the girls that run local playlists are awesome. Super cool girls. I think they're like tying the music scene together really nicely. There's like a little bit of time where they're like the music scene wasn't so.
What they're doing is kind of bringing ahead local music besides what you hear on 88.9. There's a lot of great music, but I think there's a lot that gets left behind. And I think all they're doing is like scooping up some really good music that maybe you hadn't before heard of. So it's a pretty eclectic group, but I think we're all coming together pretty good tonight here at Tonic and Maybe, for sure.
Various bands are coming together to collaborate on music. Various promoters and organizers are putting on shows that incorporate different kinds of music: indie rock, punk bands, hip hop, art, music, dance, the whole nine. You know, so it's a beautiful thing. It's great to see, and I'm glad it's happening. You know,
This city, it has definitely become, it's coming into its own. I really feel like this city is going through a renaissance right now, and how the amount of collaboration that's going on too with all the different players. I find that when 88.9 came around, I think is really things started to churn in the city. That was the catalyst, I think, to get people start talking about stuff, and they made people aware of music more, what's going on in the scene, and it's always been here. That's the thing.
Has at least one other side project, and sometimes it's solo, sometimes it's with other people from other bands, and I think that speaks a lot too, that in how just the bands support each other. It's right. You know, it's a friendly competition at best, but it really is more of a supportive atmosphere. Everybody wants to see everybody play well and do well, and that's great. You know, it's a great thing to be a part of.
It's a huge community. Like, a lot of people love to help each other out. A lot of bands love to play together on the same bills. People, exchange all the information that they have and help each other out in any way, shape, or form that they can. And it's really cool to see that, take that turn in Milwaukee here, because it's, especially with, Bon Iver winning a couple Grammys, and Wisconsin's finally. I mean, we've been put on the map before, but it's kind of a reminder, and now people can start, looking here a little bit more for the music.
alternative side. And there's just facets of that in every single band, I think. And everybody is, you know, even though there are a lot of bands that maybe in that rock vein, even what they're doing from band to band is so completely different, where it's, nobody's in direct competition except for, you know, the occasional, okay, well, this band is playing here and this band is playing there, which show do I go to? But at the same time, everybody sounds different. Everybody has their own little unique edge.
Right.
Well, I will not fly away. Well, I will be fine.
Our love of music brings us to the shows, and that's how Local Playlist started in itself, you know, and then for everybody to come together and help us make this happen when we wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for all the great music that's available anyway. So it's very family community.
Thank you for all of
Kenny Loggins get a cancel on us again. But it's been a pretty successful launch party.
Yeah, well, okay. Milwaukee local music is making a comeback, gotta say. It's pretty good. And Long Dong Silver was here tonight. Made an appearance.
This is my Uncle Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Who could be calling me now? God.